What I am about to speak makes my skin crawl. To know that there are brothers and sisters of mine who are subjected to such a life as what I will describe is incomprehensible. The Sadomura, a name for those elite Sethkari clones that I only learned of when I was raised to the Order of the Principaic Knights. These men and women, their minds are twisted. They are brutally trained, they are dispatched to kill a single target, and then they are disposed of. Their life, their memories, their training. Everything is absorbed so it can be implanted into a new clone when the need arises. In their first iteration, they live out their lives. They grow from children to adult. They are trained in secretive temples, squirreled away on presumed abandoned asteroids, or worlds so deadly that none inhabit them. They grow in isolation. They are trained in whatever form their masters wish of them, all so they can be the greatest assassins in the universe, all for the purpose of slaying one person. Those men and women have but a single target. They're given it when they're still young. It is implanted into their psyche, so that they grow with the fervent belief that that man or woman they keep seeing in their visions must die. What hope do they have when raised in such a manner? When I queried all of this, I was told that they were necessary. That there are individuals that are too dangerous within the Imperium to be left unchecked. In a perfect universe, those Sethkari assassins are never used. They are trained, their minds are ruined, and then they are unleashed. Dispatched to lay dormant, waiting until a signal is flipped, and they murder their target. The greatest sleeper agents the Imperium can create, and yet we do not live in a perfect universe. As the only Sethkari ever raised to the Order of the Principaic Knights, my Emperor believed it would be fitting of me to meet with these Sethkari assassins. I have trained several of them now, in the best tactics to kill the nobility. I have turned them into the hardened and lethal killing weapons my Emperor so desired. And it makes me sick to know the role I have played in their horrific life. Only once have I seen a Sadomura that was terminated brought back. They placed her consciousness, her memories, her mind, in the body of another. They gave her orders and sent her off, and now she waits for the inevitable day when they give her the order to kill. And until then, she will live her life as any other Sethkari. She will work at the bottom of a societal ladder she has no hope of ever climbing. And yet, when I spoke to her, she had no regrets, no latent anger, nothing but respect for me, for what I had achieved. She spoke as if such a rise was possible for her as well. I did not have the heart to tell her the grim truth of the universe we live in. The Imperium will use her like a weapon. When she ages, when she passes, they will use her again. Her skills are valuable. Her skills have worth. And the Imperium will never lose an asset it so dearly wishes to keep. 15,208. That is the number of the Sadomura that are out there at this very moment. Those men and women trained and unsheathed and used as the weapons they were created to be. And so it will be, time and time again. My brothers and sisters look to my rise as the Imperium becoming enlightened, as the Imperium finally realizing that the Sethkari are people, just as the Imperial citizens are. And yet I know that is not the case. Her Majesty, Crown Princess Katerina, may understand. She may view me as no different than any other, but her father, my Emperor, I've seen the way he looks at me. I hear the way he speaks to his confidants and friends. He is repulsed by the very thought of one such as I protecting his vaunted bloodline. He may put on a good show for the public. He may tout me in front of as many Sethkari legions as he wishes. But I know the truth. I know he holds no value in me. He sees me as all true Imperial citizens see us, as tools, to be used until we are no longer of any value, and then discarded just as one would a rusted tool, unfit for its purpose any longer. To think that this is the life I will live until I pass on. At least my life has purpose now. I am not a Sadomura. I am not an assassin to be launched at whatever target the Emperor wishes dead. With the horrors I have done for Ardanius, I am far, far worse. And yet, there is but one beacon of light. This fervent wish of mine. Empress Katerina. The future the Imperium needs. You raised me from a soldier guarding the Imperium's worst. You gave me hope when I had nothing. Will you stop this barbaric practice? Will you bring this Imperium into the future? I will watch with pride when you are crowned, and I hope, when the time comes, that you will remember me as the man you aided, rather than the beast I have become.